What's up, guys? Tony here, and today we're doing some more Final Cut Pro tutorials using more of my buddy Duzaz clips. This is a guy on ESP. Pretty sick clip here. We got a 5-man feed, and on the second shot here, we're going to add a lock-on. A lot of people have been asking me to do a lock-on tutorial. So, how I do lock-ons is I find a part of the clip like right here where he's like running up, and I do super slow-mo. Whoops, I hit play. Do some super slow-mo right here. Whoop, right there, that works. And at this point where there's like that super, it like slows down, you would add like a lock on. Like it would just lock in on him right there. You know what I mean? And then he would go in for the shot and get the kill, obviously. So, this is a very bare bones tutorial here. I'm just going to go ahead and grab one of my lock-ons and show you how to use them. So, if you know where my editing pack's about, I have an editing pack on my channel, 1K editing pack. It has all the overused effects, and it has some lesser used effects. It's up to you which one you want to use. There's a lot of them. There's a lot you can choose from. This one kind of zooms in. Now, zooming in is something that you can't do with one of these, but I'm going to show you guys how to have these effects zoom in. So we're going to use this one. Well, no, let's use this one. This one's pretty badass because you'll see why in a second. Why isn't it doing the... I don't know why it's not. Usually it has like a big arrow thing on the sides. Maybe it'll show when we go in here. Yeah, I think it does. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to take this effect, and you're going to see where it starts up. It starts up here, so it's good. Some of these, they kind of like take a second to like load in, like this one, and this one does too. So make sure you time it right, because you're going to be doing this frame by frame. You're going to be doing this with keyframes. That's how most of these lock-ons work, is keyframes, to make it animated. That's how animation works. You do frame by frame. So anyway, you're going to take this effect, and you're going to go ahead and go into blend mode, and then go to add. So now it's part of the clip here. It's pretty cool. And what you're going to do is you're going to take the clip, and you're going to do some keyframing. So we're going to use the arrow keys to have that frame selector move all the way to the left. And we're going to go ahead and come up to here to positioning and transform. And we're going to change the position, the rotation, the scale, all those things. We're going to hit plus on all these for the keyframes, which means we're adding a keyframe. And we can just position it on this screen here. And we're going to kind of have it zoom in, because that's pretty badass. We'll have it come from here. So then we'll go over, let's say, like 4 or 5 or 10 frames. You don't have to do every single frame one by one. You can just go 5 or 6 frames forward and have it move around and animate. And then here, we're going to have it scaled down a little bit, so it starts zooming into him. Have it move forward a bit more. We'll just line it up a little bit better with him. And now as the video moves, you're going to want to, maybe we can have it pulsate a bit, so make it come out a bit. Move forward a little bit more. Have it pulsate inwards. Come out a little bit more. Have it move towards him a bit more. And we'll have it pulsate out a bit. A little bit more. And at the end, we'll have it pulsate a little bit more inwards. So now, we hit done. It'll go ahead and render out. I feel like I should wait. It shouldn't take that long, because I don't want it to lag for you guys on your end. And what you're going to get is a bit of an animation. Now, that was a very shorthand animation, and it still looks alright. It could be a little bit more accurate, but that's still pretty good. And what you'd want to do is add a sound effect that sounds like a lock-on. Actually, in my editing pack, I have tons of sound effects that you can mess around with. Some of them sound like lock-ons. I've used them before in some edits I've used. And yeah, it looks pretty smooth, pretty nice. I think I could have done a little bit better of a job making it accurately on the actual guy. Like right here, it kind of jumps. But yeah, you can really spend some time keyframing it. You could do it frame by frame by frame to make it really smooth and accurate. But personally, I think it takes too much time when you're doing a massive edit. That's all up to you. So yeah, that's how you do a lock-on in Final Cut Pro. A lot of people were asking for me to do that. And basically, it's just keyframes and all that stuff. So that's pretty much it. I'm Tony, and I'll see you guys next time.